The next Saturday, the Gopher football team opens its season in the LA Coliseum against the Trojans of Southern Cal. Now, if Jerry Kill had anything to say about the schedule, I am sure that starting on the road against a team like USC was not in his plans. I sat down with Coach Kill this week, and I started by asking him how he got Minnesota to embrace him so soon.
I always was raised if you just be who you are, you know, people understand that and some won't. You know, I don't worry about being liked from everybody. The most important thing to me is coaching the kids and making our program better and making a young man that comes into our program from 18 and 22 make sure he's better.
Different players, different personalities. Do you have to coach them up differently?
Absolutely. You treat everybody fairly, but you don't treat them the same. Can't. I have two daughters. I treat them fairly, not the same. One you can get after, one you can't get after as much. And it is what it is. One can be able to miss practice because of injury. One may need to practice because he needs the reps. You treat everybody fairly, but not the same. And that's the toughest part about taking over a program. It takes you a while to get to know some of them. And I made some mistakes here. I admit that. You know, maybe I've been too hard on a kid right off the bat, not knowing everything about him. And so it's a feeling out process, and it usually takes you a year to go through that. And hopefully you make better, you know, make more right decisions than you do wrong. But I'm a human being. I make plenty of mistakes.
You do try to get to know your players on more than just a football basis.
Well, we try to. You know, the 20-hour rule makes it very difficult, and we have too many rules in that manner, in my opinion. When I was a high school coach, clear back to Webb City, if you called those kids, you know, I was with them every day. Every hour, every day, and enjoyed them, loved them, got to know them, and still know them. But in college football, with all the limitations we have with our players, we're supposed to keep them aligned off the field, on the field, everywhere, but yet we don't get to spend any time with them to get to know them. And so I think college football is getting ready to change all that, and they need to.
I want to go there right now. College football right now, a lot of scandals going on. How do you keep Minnesota out of the mix? Just painted with the broad brush and run a very clean program.
Well, I think you talk about football, it's just a culture. I mean, you can go back 20 years and 25 years in Oklahoma University. I mean, this has been going on for a long time. Doesn't make it right or wrong, but it's been going on. It's more visible now in college football, but it's a reflection of our society, and it all goes back to discipline and everybody being accountable for what their actions are and what they do. And so we try to educate our kids. You know, during two-a-day camp, we have a session every night, and we bring speakers in. We talk about drinking, driving, alcohol, sexual abuse, all that kind of stuff, parking, how to deal with the police, all those kind of things. You know, I spend more time educating our kids how to act than I do coaching football. That's the bottom line, and it's changed. I used to be able to coach a lot of football, less with the kids. Now it's more about educating them, and because, you know, we got a lot of broken homes, we got a lot of problems in our society, and kids are coming in with some pretty tough situations.
You mentioned your staff, the fact that you had 8 of the coaches come with you. It has to be a little bit comfortable for you to know that.
Absolutely, and we're unique. I think there's only 4 or 5 other staffs in the country like ours. It's an extreme amount of loyalty. You don't see that in this profession anymore. It's changed along with a lot of other things, but I've been fortunate to have good people around me, and that's why we've been successful. It has very little to do with me. It has every bit to do with the people I've surrounded myself with, and they work hard, and they know I expect a lot, and you know, we're a band of brothers working for the same common cause.
The Gophers are listed as 21-point underdogs next Saturday, and we'll have a special Gophers pregame edition of Sports Wrap on Saturday at 1:30. More of my interview with head coach Jerry Kill. Plus, we'll feature starting quarterback Marquise Gray. And you'll get to know Coach Kill's wife, Rebecca. It'll all lead up to the opener against USC right here on 5 Eyewitness News. That'll do it for the show tonight. We do appreciate you joining us. Until next time, I'm Joe Schmit. That's a wrap.